Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI. Today, we're exploring a fascinating challenge in the world of biotechnology. AI is poised to revolutionize medicine by designing new drugs at a truly incredible pace. But what happens when that very success creates an entirely new problem? We'll be examining a new bottleneck in the drug discovery process and a startup that believes it has the solution.
This analysis is based on some excellent reporting from Tim Fernholz in TechCrunch. His article is titled, "AI is spitting out more potential drugs than ever. This startup wants to figure out which ones matter." And it really highlights a critical new challenge at the intersection of artificial intelligence and biotechnology. So here is our agenda. We'll begin by establishing the context of AI's success in drug discovery. And then we'll explore the bottleneck this has created. From there, we'll introduce a startup's proposed solution, examine its practical application, discuss the business model, and we'll conclude with the company's ambitious future vision.
Okay, let's dive in. To really grasp the problem, we first need to understand the foundational breakthrough that has set the stage for this entire field, and it all begins with proteins.
You see, one of AI's most significant scientific impacts to date is its newfound ability to predict the complex three-dimensional structures of proteins. Now, these are the molecules that drive practically every process inside living cells, so the success of models like Google's DeepMind has fundamentally changed our ability to understand these building blocks of life.
And why is predicting those structures so important? Well, it's absolutely crucial for developing what are known as advanced biologic drugs. These are treatments designed with incredible sophistication to target specific diseases. Think of advanced cancer therapies, for example. Their effectiveness really depends on knowing the exact protein structure you're aiming for.
But here's the interesting paradox. This explosion of potential new drug candidates has created an unexpected and quite significant new problem in the development pipeline. Success, it turns out, can create new challenges. The issue, fundamentally, is one of scale. While AI can generate countless potential drug candidates, each and every one of them must still be physically measured and analyzed in a lab. This necessity has created a severe bottleneck in what's called the characterization process. Now, the gold standard technique for this analysis is something called mass spectroscopy. It's an incredibly powerful method that measures the mass and charge of molecules to determine their precise composition and structure. It's the most accurate method we have. The problem, however, is that mass spectrometry generates highly complex data. Interpreting this data requires deep domain expertise, and the analysis itself is extremely time-consuming. This effectively limits the overall pace of drug development and creates a real barrier for many research groups that lack those specialized resources. So with this critical bottleneck identified, the stage is set for an innovative solution. And that brings us to the company aiming to solve this problem, 10x Science. 10x Science, a startup that was founded in December 2023, recently announced a $4.8 million seed funding round. Their goal is to build a platform that directly addresses this analysis problem we've been discussing.
The credibility of their solution really starts with its founders. The company was founded by a team from the Stanford lab of Nobel laureate Dr. Carolyn Bertozzi, which means they combine expertise in biology, chemistry, and artificial intelligence. Crucially, their own frustrations with these analytical challenges are what led them to create the company in the first place.
All right, so how does their platform actually function? And, more importantly, how effective is it in a real-world setting? Let's take a look.
Their platform uses a very intelligent hybrid approach. It combines deterministic algorithms, which are rooted in the core principles of chemistry and biology, with trained AI agents that can interpret the complex data patterns from spectrometry. This ensures both accuracy and, importantly, traceability in the analysis.
A scientist using the platform, Matthew Crawford, provided a compelling example of its capabilities. He recounted how he ran a protein sample through it, and the system was able to figure out what the protein likely was, and then it autonomously searched online databases for the correct reference data. This showcases an advanced intelligence that goes well beyond simple data processing.
So now, let's shift to the business model. How does this company build a sustainable advantage in the highly competitive biotech space?
Investors like Zoe Parrott at Initialize Capital see this as a compelling picks and shovels play. Now, what that means is, rather than betting on the success of a single drug, 10x Science provides an essential tool, a software as a service or SaaS platform that the entire industry needs to analyze their candidates.
And this really illustrates the broader impact. The platform helps to democratize this highly complex analysis, making a critical technique accessible to more scientists who might lack the time or resources to become mass spectrometry experts themselves. This could potentially accelerate research across the board.
Finally, it's important to understand that the founders have an ambition that extends far beyond just speeding up one part of the drug discovery process.
According to co-founder David Roberts, their ultimate goal is to create a new kind of biological understanding, what he calls molecular intelligence. The idea is to combine protein structure data with other types of cellular information to build a much more complete picture of biology.
And this leaves us with a provocative thought about the future of science. For so long, the primary challenge has been our ability to generate data. We are now entering an era where the key challenge may be our ability to interpret the massive amounts of complex biological information we can now produce.
Thank you for viewing this overview. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, use the QR code at the beginning to buy us a coffee or hire us to coach you or your employees in AI. We encourage you to subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel, and please like, comment, and share this video to help us reach a wider audience.